American Battery Technology has just received a $1 million grant from the Department of Energy. That's not what we're going to also talk about today. We're going to talk about the inclusion on the Russell 3000, Russell 2000 as well, and it gets even better. They have also tripled revenue, and there is even more news to come in this video, like the fact that the stock on the back of all this bullish news has pumped over 100%. Welcome back everyone to the channel. We're getting it going again. It's been 2 months since we last covered ABAT. It's one that I cover and keep an eye on closely, but we haven't done a video on it. Today, I wanted to get that video out. We've got a great bit of news, which we'll kick off with, which is the grant. We can see here, ABTC receives $1 million Department of Energy grant for lithium processing technology. It's what we do, guys. I'm not going to read it out. The article is there, but you can do your own due diligence. This is fantastic news. This is what we're doing. We've tripled in revenue, which we'll get into in a moment as well. ABTC, which we have said many times on this channel, was fundamentally ticking the boxes. Share prices didn't reflect it, but it's been ticking the boxes. We're going to go through the bullish news today. We're going to look at the technical analysis, and I'm going to give you a little bit of insight to why I'm so bullish right now on American Battery Technology. Okay, so on May 16th, ABTC released its Q3 financial report for 2025, and they were just jaw-dropping, no exaggeration needed. 1 million in recycling revenue, a 3 times increase from the prior quarter, driven by non-stop 24/7 operations. First off, Ryan, slick. I love that. The hand in the pocket. I love the belt. I love the look. This is looking good. It's feeling good. And I love the bags in the background as well. We can see here total revenues for the sale of recycled battery materials increased to 1 million in 3 months, ending March 31st, 2025, approximately tripling the revenue from the previous quarter. Cash of goods sold, the removal of non-cash items such as depreciation for this period was 2.3 million compared to 2.1 million in the previous quarter. This represents a significant improvement in gross cash margin, with quarterly revenue increasing by approximately 200%. Brilliant news, guys. This is the fundamental news you want in your high risk growth plays. You want them to be getting money in the bank. You want them to be taking further steps, and that is exactly what Ryan is doing. Then we got news that American Battery Technology was awarded the collaborative agreement with Argonne National Laboratory Resale Center to advance novel lithium manufacturing technologies. It's effectively a 1 million grant to do what they're doing. So this is more money in the bank, guys. Guaranteed production. Goes back to what we're talking about. The government is going to back these things. High level Trump's drill, oil, getting rid of EVs. That's not the case. There is budget, there is things for American made things, and that is exactly what this is. This is American battery technology, guys. This was always going to play out the way it's playing out, as long as the fundamentals were in place, and Ryan knows all about strong fundamentals. With his Tesla background, the man knows how to deliver. On June 27th, ABTC was officially added to the Russell 3000 and the Russell 2000. 3000 is the top 3000. Top 2000, that's where we also sit in. We are in both. Now, what does this actually mean? It means that passive funds are now mandated buyers of ABTC. It's not open for negotiation. They must buy it. Funds are now spreading their equity into these. That's it. It's fantastic. It's good news. Ryan went on to say, we're excited that through our recent growth and acceleration commercialization efforts that ABTC has been selected for inclusion in the Russell 3000, said Ryan Meltzert, American Battery Technology Company CEO. This recognition highlights our meaningful progress we have made in our long-term growth strategy and through the advancement and commercialization of our internally developed technologies for the scale-up domestic U.S. manufacturing of critical minerals. These efforts are central to addressing critical national energy security challenges while delivering sustainable value for our shareholders, customers, and stakeholders. I like that, national energy security challenges. He is hitting the notes. You know, this guy is ticking the right boxes when he is trying to get these grants. He is making sure we're American. We can make the difference. You need to be investing in us, Sir Trump. And I told you there's more in this video. Industry credibility here, guys. Just days later, the company won the 2025 Voltus Award for outstanding contribution to the recycling and reused battery materials, beating 20 global competitors, based on the validation of their high purity and low waste recycling process. These guys are efficient. Plus, we have actually fundamental news on top of this, not only getting rewarded for our previous efforts, we're pushing on with our drilling at Tonopah, completing another 8-hole program to advance the lithium claystone refinery project. Again, more fundamentals, more investment, more pushing this in the right direction. Now, if we look at the last 6 months from the April right up until then, we're up 100 and pretty much 17%. On the month, we are up 50%. Guys, this is a no-brainer. Anyone that was in and around these levels picking this up around $1, we said in the last video, it's very hard to see how this could go any way lower. There's nothing but upside. We are waiting on the fundamental news to come in. Believe me, when I seen that financial report, I bought more. I'm very happy with my holding. I'm not massively invested. I still see plenty of bumpy roads potentially ahead here. Keeping an eye on the Fed, keeping an eye on interest rates. It is a growth company, and we've seen how the prices of spodumene have hurt it. But that brings me to my next point. Another reason why I have bought, just like our other lithium plays that we've covered last week, we're talking about the prices of spodumene. It has went back up. It was down to 615. It is currently at 685. So generally the market in itself is starting to go up. At the end of the day, the recycling process is expensive. If the prices of spodumene is so cheap to make, it's going to hurt the recycling side of things. So if the prices are going to skyrocket, it makes recycling more and more attractive. So we have revenue momentum. We have cutting edge technology that is only get better with the grant. We now have market validation with the Russell inclusion. Plus we've won awards beating 20 other companies. And fundamentally, we're taking away with our drilling and growing the company itself. And that just moves us on to looking at the charts now. We can see a buy symbol came in on the back of the huge news. And obviously you'd expect that with earnings and stuff that's been so strong. It pumped. We pumped up hard, and then we had this natural cool off. We've hit the lower of our indices, the 20-day moving average, and we have bounced up and went up. And the reason we pretty much did that is the RSI tells us we went to overbought territory, no different than what we're seeing with the crypto market right now. Everything goes up so high, it can only go so high, and then it needs to cool off naturally. That is all that has happened, and we have pushed up to here. MACD looks like it's showing room. RSI has that cool off period. I would bet my bottom dollar that ABTC, as long as nothing catastrophic happens with worldwide markets in general, I would not be surprised if we seen this push on a lot higher. And let's just move this down. Let's see. I wouldn't be surprised if we were to see $3 in the very, very near future. Again, if dilution comes out, fundraising, anything fundamentally is going to hurt the thing. Of course, it's going to pull back. However, if none of that comes out and we get this earnings report, what a time to be alive. Well, there you have it. ABTC is not just growing, it's validating across finance, tech, and its operations. The risk-reward ratio is increasingly skewed to opportunity now. This is really starting to swing in the right direction. What are you mostly excited about? The revenue rump, the inclusion of the Russell, the potential for further expansion. There is plenty to get excited about. Downsides, I don't really see any at this stage. I still think it's dirt cheap, but obviously bake in any news, feds, wars, all that could obviously affect it. But it really has shown the ABTC has rid out the hard times, and now there really is only one place this can go, and that is up. So if you like ABTC, if you fancy to subscribe to the channel, I'd appreciate it. With a Discord group there, great guys talking about all the lithium plays, all the mining sector. We're all about it. We love it. High risk, high place. ABTC was one of them. Lithium in Premier African Minerals and Codan Minerals, they were another two. All three, fundamentally, have taken huge steps recently, and hopefully that long continues and we ride these till 2030.